Hello, my fellow humans, and welcome back to another Daily Dice, where we ask the dice for a message and find out what that is. I don't know. Do you know? No, I guess we'll find out together. Alright, we're in it to win it. Keeping in mind these are general readings, so take what resonates, leave what does not, knowing that as you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, it allows me an opportunity to connect with you. Yes, you. That's right. To get you out more resonant readings. And if you are interested in supporting the channel further, you will find all the links down below in the description box. You'll find an email to shoot me an email if you'd like a personal reading. Just keeping in mind there are a few openings each week. They do fill up quickly, but if you email me, I will let you know how many openings are available, as well as further information and scheduling options. It is first come, first serve, okay? And make sure you do follow me on over to my podcast at Scatter Love Radio, where we talk about anything and everything. And it's just a fun, cool hangout time for me to just go over whatever's going on, whether that's on the readings or whether that is in life or what I'm pondering in the moment. Who knows? It's never sure. They're always channeled messages, and they come forth, and they're meant to be talked about in this time. And so check that out when you get a chance, okay? Yeah, so what happened? Did you see that? What is that? It's a little mini fly. What the heck? Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't remember. Let's get into it. That little mini fly just kind of like flies. The flies are really bad. They're terrible. So Source, what is the Daily Dice message? What is the Daily Dice message, Source? What would you like us to know? What messages do you have for us, Source? What is the Daily Dice? What's going on? Okay, we got 12th house, Scorpio energy, and North Node. Dreams are coming true. A wish that you had comes true. Okay, I think that's from Pinocchio. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't even remember the words. But yeah, that was what was coming through as a Pinocchio song. Pinocchio! I'm feeling really goofy today, y'all. Feeling goofy. So we're just going to go with it. So, 12th house. Yeah, you have... Well, we have transcendence with 12th house. We also have illusions. We have all that kind of stuff, that addictions, dealing with addictions. But really what I'm feeling right now is that with North Node coming out in this spread, or in this role, I guess. I don't know how you'd say it. Anyways, it feels like dreams are coming true. Like you are walking in your true north, and it's taken a while for you to overcome the illusions of your own mind. You have believed things that weren't true. You've gone down the road of things that didn't serve you. You were living in old patterns, old habits, toxic belief systems. It was really hard for you to believe in yourself. And with Scorpio here, there was some sort of transformation that happened, some sort of death and rebirth, some sort of overcoming those fears and overcoming those obstacles and letting go. Letting go of what once was and coming into what is. And North Node is all about walking in our fated path, right? So now you're allowing yourself to be more controlling over your own life and not worrying about what's going on with everybody else's lives. And being bold and wise and determined and driven and secretive too. You may not be telling anybody what you're doing. You're just going, hey, you know what? I want to do this. Cool. I'm going to do it. So let's do it. There's a lot of restructuring that's happening. I'm revamping. I'm revamped. You see, I'm revamped. Yeah, you're revamping your life. And it's because of that now you're walking as you're meant to. It's like you let go of being stuck. You let go of being imprisoned by your thoughts. You let go of being in this place of like, I can't do what I need to do. If you have hidden enemies, you're like, I don't care anymore if I have hidden enemies because that's not helping me on my journey. You're learning about past lives. You're listening to your dreams. You're getting in subconscious downloads, right? You're listening to where your spirituality wants to take you, and you're not afraid to be in solitude. You're content with being with yourself, and that's something that's very powerful. People don't think that that's powerful, but until you get into that place where you're in a place of contentment with self, You realize, like, it's that moment when you're like, you know what? I really enjoy my own company. And I feel like you do. I feel like you enjoy your own company. And that's a power play in the world where everybody's so codependent on having someone in their life, and you don't need someone. You're like, I just need to do what's good for me. And so what's going on is that whatever it is, the choice that you've made recently is helping you overcome those hardships that you've been through. It's helping you overcome the hurts and the pains. And through that, you are becoming more passionate and bold about what you're passionate about. That's difficult. In a world that tells us to be other than who we are, to stand firm as our true authentic self, that's a difficult thing to do, and yet it is so empowering. It is so empowering. So let's get some oracles out on it. Source, let's have some oracles for this reading. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, yang energy. We have Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra, Sagittarius, and Aquarius energy coming through here. We have proactivity, expression, doing, and forward motion. Yeah, taking action in the right place. Your North Node. You're taking action. On the bottom, we have opposition, an imbalance, a point of tension, and a power struggle. This was not easy for you. Making this decision for you was difficult. It was something you struggled with. It was something that it meant that you had to, yeah, here we go. It meant you had to change your perspective. It meant that you had to change the way you look at it. You had to change the way you looked at yourself, the way you saw yourself, the way you saw others in comparison to yourself. And when we're driven by society, to step away from society can be very frightening, because it means the whole of our emotional ego is built on this identity. And now we're drawing away from that identity. We have fear. On the bottom, hyena. Look, you're moving away from this lack and moving into prosperity. This is fear. This is abundance. Realizing that you have control over what happens next. So what do we have here? Look, your path of purpose. The North Node. That's it. You're walking in your North Node. Your daily dice is here as a confirmation to you that you are walking in your North Node. You are becoming a power player in the world of life. You're manifesting the life you want. You were no longer taking orders from others, right? That could have been something you were dealing with in the 12th house, is being a people pleaser, dealing with a lot of guilt, a lot of unnecessary guilt. Like, sometimes we don't even understand where our guilt comes from. It's because we're carrying other people's burdens. You know, you could be healing those generational curses that were keeping you stuck. It's like whatever it was that had you imprisoned in your own mind, it was stopping you from going towards your destiny. You're no longer, like, that's no longer a factor. Capricorn, I love this. It's been a time. You've been doing this for a minute. It says ambition, realism, and methodical steps. Like, you've taken one foot in front of the other, but you've been moving forward, and maybe it didn't look like you were moving forward. Maybe it felt like you haven't been doing anything, but you're walking in your path of purpose. There's a lot of synergistic energy here. It's like, without you doing what you do, someone else would not be able to do what they're going to do. And I know that's kind of a weird way to look at it, but at the same time, it's like you're going to inspire someone to be themselves. And it's weird. When I first started my journey, I remember someone told me to go and stand inside of a graveyard. And I was like, in a graveyard? Like, yeah, because of all the untapped potential that's in a graveyard. All those graves full of people who never, ever chase their dreams. And the truth of it is that it hasn't changed much from when I started my journey to now, because the graves are still filling up with people who have never chased their dreams. And that sounds so morbid, right? It does. But think about if one of those people who's buried followed their dream, the amount of people that they're going to inspire to follow their dream. And that's that synergy that's coming through. Without one, the other ceases to exist. The bees pollinate the flowers, and the flowers give the bees nectar to make honey. And so you have this exchange, this equal exchange, but it's coming from you walking in your path of purpose. And you may not realize it. You may not ever see this. Okay, this is not something that you may ever see, but it's like Source wants you to see a bigger picture here. Your North Node is bigger than you. It's bigger than you even ever imagined it, right? And it's been hard. It's been difficult. You've had a lot of tension. You've had a lot of struggle. But when you change your perspective and took action for yourself, things are suddenly starting to come together. And because of that, you're going to see some... It's like reaping what you've sown. You're going to be able to experience the fruit of your effort, the fruit of your labors. It's going to come to fruition for you. You're going to experience something beautiful in this life. But it's also a reminder that because you get to experience all that, you're laying a way for others to experience the beauty in their own life, whether you know it or not. But that's a part of your purpose. You're here to impact a greater collective than you originally thought. My apologies. One second. Okay. Yeah, they want you to realize just how big this is. Just how big. Okay? I love this reading. I really hope it resonates. If you feel like this is your reading, leave a shark down below in the comments and say, I walk in my true north. So let other people know that you're not alone on this journey. We're all in this to win it together. And if we have to lift each other up and be in it together. Okay? So I am going to go ahead and leave it there and get on out of here. Leave me a thumbs up down below. But I do want to take a quick second to thank your guides, your spirit messengers, your angel source, and my spirit guides for coming together to give us this beautiful message. And until next time, stay human. Bye.